Just weeks from Election Day, there's a push in Ohio's Republican-controlled Senate for voters to vote no on Issue 2. One legislator tells me it's possible the measure would be revised or even repealed if it passes. Now, Issue 2 would legalize recreational marijuana for adults 21 and older. On the first day of early voting last week, Ohio's Senate passed a resolution expressing opposition to Issue 2 and urging voters to vote against it. Senate Resolution 216 expresses concerns about detrimental impacts of legalizing recreational marijuana, including a rise in opioid and other drug addiction, mental health problems, specifically for teens, increased suicides, and an increase in fatal crashes and crime. Listen to what senators had to say on the floor.
Now is the time to draw our line in the sand and tell this evil industry that we will not take any more of this. I say we do this today. I say we tell big marijuana, not in our state, not on our watch.
If Issue 2 passes, if we legalize recreational marijuana, that's one of these kinds of problems. We are going to pay for this for years and years and years, and it's only going to get worse.
My belief is the people in the state of Ohio will decide, and absolutely, we may see this legislature come back and make a decision how we deal with whatever their collective decision was. But I think, however this turns out, we should take a look at the message that the people of our Ohio are sending to us.
Now, Senator Mark Romanchuk co-sponsored the resolution. I asked him if he believes there would be any efforts in the Senate to repeal Issue 2 if it passes.
So at a minimum, I imagine there'll be some tweaking. Not sure if we can get a full repeal through the entire legislature, but just because the Senate might do something doesn't mean the House will follow suit. So that remains to be seen. There really hasn't been a lot of discussion about that, but that will be an option, as you know, because it's an initiated statute.
Now, the Coalition to Regulate Marijuana Like Alcohol petitioned to get Issue 2 on the ballot. The coalition says polling it conducted found 3 in 5 Ohioans support marijuana legalization. A spokesperson for the coalition says it is confident Issue 2 will be successful, calling the Senate resolution a scare tactic.
Right as it gets closer to Halloween and Election Day, we're starting to enter what I call the spooky season of politics. And this is another attempt by opponents of Issue 2 to scare and mislead Ohio voters. The reality is that Issue 2 is going to pass in November, and we're confident we will pass with the type of margin that makes it very difficult to ignore the clear will of the voters on this issue.
Thanks for checking out the Local 12 YouTube channel. Click the links and tap subscribe to get notified anytime we post.